What up, YouTube? Max here. Today we're playing round 3 of this modern challenge with Enchantress, Enchantress. And yeah, we have a keepable hand. We're on the draw. I think this is the third round in a row we've been on the draw. Looks like we're going against Murktide. Okay. So we're just not getting a break with just playing against really good decks so far. But that's what happens, you know. Alright, we're gonna start naming white, just accelerated mana start. This hand's pretty good. Ooh, is opponent looking for a land drop? Perhaps? No, they're not. Well, they might have found it, so they could have been. Alright, so not the best start for my opponent. And we have to decide if we want to play Sanctum Weaver or Abundant Growth. I think we're supposed to just play the Weaver. And Abundant Growth. Holy Heat, the Weaver in response. It's fine. Opponent still only has one card type in the grave. Alright. So, good start here. Now they have 2 card types. Get expressive iteration. Alright. Looks like they left that one on top. With the Surveil. We're going to see how this game plays out, but we're Bobble. Okay. Land. Bobble. Interesting they play the land first. Alright, well now they're going to have Delirium. They want it. They do. Okay. So, we got to get a move on here. We were definitely, not punished, but hindsight's, 30-30, but it would have been better for us to have gone for the Enchantress presence last turn. Ooh, that's a tough one for us to see. Alright, we're starting to fall behind in this game. A little bit. And by a little bit, I mean a lot. It's going to be a... The Spell Pierce was pretty timely from the opponent, I'd say. But, it happens. It's just game 1. We're just chilling. Try to do the best we can. That's all we can do. Interesting they went for the Unholy Heat here. That's a good one. Play Enchantress Presence. Counterspell. Yikes. Bikes, opponent. This is like the dream for my opponent, just to have all the answers and then just beat down with the 3-3. Not much we can do about this. Opponent's just doing their best game plan. It's going to be probably good enough to win this game 1. Yeah, I think if either of those Enchantress presence would have resolved, I think this game would have been much different. Alright, so we go to 9 here. Why is it asking? That's weird. Why? I don't get why it always... Okay. Well, go for a Sythis. Do you have a counterspell? You don't. Can we afford to play Solitary Confinement and hope to draw into something? I guess we have to. Worse, it buys us a turn perhaps, or eats one of their cards. Wow. Double Spell Pierce. I didn't even realize people play that many in their decks. How does it feel, opponent? I'm conceding. Alright, opponent just with insane. You know, it happens. I got exactly what they wanted. Alright, so we played this matchup before. We bring in the Safekeepings over the Blood Moons. And we take out, I guess, a Mana Bloom for like a Seal Fire. And then cut a Greater Auramancy for Seal Fire. That was an unfortunate game, but it happens. And let's move on to game 2. We got ranched. We got destroyed that game. And that's interesting too, because like, if they didn't have a second Spell Pierce, maybe we get to start drawing into some stuff and establishing our combo, or our synergy, our lock, you know, establishing the solitary confinement. But they had all the answers at the right times, and that's how it goes sometimes. It's all right. Alright, I'm play for game 2. Hand seems good. Just fetch for basic forest, I guess. This hand's like close to perfect, so that's what we like to see. Bunny Grove there. Here we go. If they play a, depending what they play, if they play a, yeah, I think we're just supposed to still play the spinner on 2, no matter what they play. If they play Ragavan, spinner on 2 is fine. Dies to bolt, so maybe we're supposed to just on thin ice. If they play Ragavan, that's probably the correct play. The discipline play is to just on thin ice if they play Ragavan. But if they play like a DRC, Ragavan Chandler, okay, yeah, we're supposed to on thin ice here, and that helps too. Draws more cards. On thin ice. Guess the forest is fine. Cool. Much better start for us. Much better start. Ooh. Opponent starting with a consider main phase. Do we keep a bit of a sketchy hand, opponent? Ragavan number 2. So I guess here we just play the spinner and pass and hope that they don't have a lightning bolt. They probably do, but hope they don't. Okay, Dragon Channeler into lightning bolt seems better than just lightning bolt. Bobble. Okay. Yeah, bolt's pretty bad for us here if they have it. But ooh, don't know if they have it. We'll see. All right. Consider. They kept it on top. Land. Fetch. Or should I make Safekeeping? Or my oh, sweet. All right, that's a win for us. Speaking of wins, how does playing Sythis into Sterling Grove sounds pretty good here, right? They're gonna bolt the spinner now. Be not time to bolt it. Okay, they're not. They're just shortcutting. Consider. Not sure why they're doing that. Then can't be countered. Oh, it's because I see. Banana Holy Heat. Cool. Okay. If we're just kind of a solitary confinement away from being really far ahead this game, right? Bird. Bird is the word. Taking 3, sure. What's the phrase? Ask and you shall receive. I believe that's how what they call it. Do we want to play this yet? I think we want to play Enchantress Presence first. And kind of take our time with... Alright, they're going to concede. Cool. Game 2 is ours. Is there anything we'd change? Is there anything we want to change? Is Banishing Light right to play? That's what I'm considering right now is Banishing Light where we want to be. Flame Blitz is something we can consider bringing in too. Well, no, they're playing Murktide, not... Okay. Yeah, I think this is fine. Game 3. Round 3. Feeling pretty good about this tournament so far, but we'll see. It's a long one. It's an 8-rounder. 8 rounds of Magic the Gathering. Then cut the top 8. We shall see how this goes. Game 3, round 3. Here we go. I'm actually considering it. I'm actually considering keeping this hand. So if we draw into a second land, this hand's good. And if we resolve this Utopia Sprawl, frick it. Sometimes you gotta keep this deck keeps sketching hands all the time. I'm just saying. Okay. It's not ideal. It's definitely not ideal for them to have the Ragnarok van and for us to miss land, but we shall see how this one goes. If we hit a land here, I think we're in a fine spot. Ooh, they got us. That's not one they want to spend their mana on, probably. If we get another land, we can go like Weaver. Oh, they're gonna cast it? Okay. You do you, man. Ooh, land. Hell yeah. Excuse my language, but heck yeah. The question is, do we go spinner or... I guess we go for a spinner. Please don't be countered. I don't know how they would what they would do with counter it with 1 mana. Cool. Hold up the safekeeping. Alright. That was a really good draw. Heck freaking yeah. Okay, you're considering. That's fine. I guess playing the Weaver makes sense for them there, but I'm not sure I would have done it, but it does make sense. This is going to be a Murky Boy. Jace the Mind Sculptor. Okay. You have a Jace. Please try to target. Thank you. Nope. Nah. We're not doing that here. We're not doing that here. Ooh, and we draw the land. So we can like attack Jace and make them block with their Ragavan if we want. That's not a bad play. Probably won't block with the Ragavan. Probably just gonna let Jace go. Okay. Now, do we want to Banishing Light the Jace? I think we do. See how we play that? Played that pretty well, I'd say. Murktide is pretty bad for us if they get one soon. That's the reason of maybe not Banishing Light the Jace. Is Murktide, we don't have an answer to it then, but I mean, I think the Sanctum Weaver Solitary Confinement is pretty nice. Sure. Attack with a Weaver, you won't. You won't. Yeah, there's no reason why they would. Okay, so now we want a Weaver. We don't have enough to Weaver. We could go Weaver, Pumpkin Eater. And then next turn we're really starting to do some stuff. We're still fading a few draw steps. We're still trying to fade like a lightning bolt on our spinner or a Weaver would be good. Like a way to, if they kill one of our creatures, or still also got to be wary of a Murktide. They want to draw that one. Okay. Engineering Explosives on 2 would be bad. Right? Yes, it would. And that's what they have. I just called that one. That was funny. I said Engineering Explosives on 2 would be bad, right? Proceeds to play it. Well, that's unfortunate. The good news is, well, I don't know what the good news is. That was definitely the worst possible. Probably try to play this Enchantress Presence. Probably gonna get counterspelled. Oh boy, I thought it was. We're feeling pretty good about that game until they until they just had the Engineering Explosives on 2. They just had what they needed, but it happens. Now they're probably gonna play Murktide. Just play Ragavan. Surprised they didn't dash that. Okay. Yeah, this one's not good. This one's probably over. Land is interesting. Play Sterling Grove. Counterspell, probably. And in Eon 2, huh? That was brutal. So they have us dead in 2 turns. I don't think we can get out of this one. I think we're gonna lose. We'll see. Yeah, it looks pretty likely that we don't win this one. Utopia Sprawl, they can play that. So that's a shame. One second, I'm gonna consult my deck list, guys. See if there's anything we can do to get out of this. So we can get whatever card we want, but I guess like getting a 2. No, we're 1 mana short from that. I was going to say we could get like a Sythis and then play our Solitary Confinement and try to draw from there. We could grab a spinner. I think we 3 cards in hand. I don't know what to do. Okay, I guess what we do here is like fetch for sure. And yeah, if we go, okay, so what we can do is we can sack this the Sterling Grove for a Sythis. We can play Sythis and then play Solitary Confinement and just hope to just draw like a mother fricker. Just draw out of it. I think that's our best line. We die to them having any, like, a counter spell or a removal spell. Just basically, if anything in their hand that's not just blanks, we're dead. But I don't know what else to do. I think we're going to lose this one, unfortunately. Sythis. Yep, counterspell. We can play Solitary Confinement and just die. Alright, so they got this one. Man, that was close. We almost started 3-0 in this tournament, but we're going to start 2-1, and I'll see you guys around 4. Thanks for watching.